and I would have never known about Black Panther if this fucking asshole hadn't challenged me to test it out. I mean, what's this guy's fucking problem? I gave him a shout out in 2 of my videos, and as a thank you, this dickhead makes me play this shit? Yeah, that's real cool of you, man. Here's a challenge for you, BenevolentDick. If that even is your real name, why don't you try and make an episode of Arcade Adventures? I challenge you to play and review Vamp or Vamf X and a half by Dambi and F2 System. Let's see how you like them apples.
Okay.
Well,
I like apples.
Game over.
Go down to the store, get me some jalapeno chips, and I'll hang out with you for a bit.
Jalapeno.
I ordered fucking jalapeno.
Okay, Mr. Sammich, if that is your real name, I'll go on our arcade adventure with your Vamp or Vamp X 1.5 game. Of course, I couldn't find it, but I found, I got this HHPRRL plus 1/2. I think I've gone dyslexic, but that's okay. So it's made by Dambi. It's like they wanted to say dandy, like fine and dandy, or maybe they wanted to rhyme with Bambi, I don't know. So after a real threatening opening, which made me feel sort of threatened, I find out it's sort of a cute 'em up, which is a cute beat 'em up if you didn't know that. But I don't know, it's not the cutest. I mean, it looks like kind of a Scott Pilgrim ripoff if you remember that game, which is actually sort of a good first impression, though I'm under the impression that I'm not supposed to like this game.
Let's see how you like them apples.
So we'll see. The characters are,
Who's cool? You're cool. You're confused. Okay, are you wearing a suit or you're wearing fucking overalls? Oh, shit. This guy's a little bipolar for me. I don't like his nose.
I mean, the characters are characters. You gotta have characters play a character in a game. They all play sort of the same. They have their own special, but otherwise they feel the same. They move the same sort of speed.
This guy's cool. He's like wise beyond his years. He's got that gray hair.
Nothing too unique about them other than their special. Again, it's just your typical sort of beat 'em up where you go around and beat people up, and you beat people up, and you beat people up.
What do you mean,
What do you mean, you people?
So let's talk controls. At first it's like, okay, these are just sort of simple, easy, beat 'em up controls, where you have a jump, an attack, and a special. I can't really complain. However, later you realize the special takes away your health, which is fine, but usually games like this have a Super Joy input used by hitting both buttons or something like that, but this game's special takes a little bit more health than I like, and the food items really don't make up for this. Again, one of the power-up gimmicks in this game is drinking, I don't know, this tea, and once you're at level 2, or even 3, for some reason jumping is no longer a thing. Like, why? I like jumping and kicking, it's important, I think. But whatever, I guess once you power up, jumping is no longer a thing, so I love that.
Why can't I jump when I'm cool? I don't like that. They should keep letting you jump.
That being said, once you're powered up at level 3, you float around at higher speeds. It's like, okay, yeah, cool, floating around. So really, what are the advantages to having these other levels? Well, on level 2, you get a more powerful attack, even though you can't jump anymore, but your special still takes life. On level 3, you can't use your special or jump, but you get a more powerful, almost like its own special attack, just as your default attack. That's all you got, though. However, these leveled up wolf modes, or whatever they are, they only last about 20 seconds or so before defaulting back to normal mode. You do have a dash attack with one simple punch attack you can follow up with, and you can grab but only do one move out of this, which is, you know, punching him in the face. You can't jump in the air, do a suplex, anything kind of fancy like that, but okay. I mean, it's simple, which is fine, but it's lacking. In most beat 'em ups, you can maybe do a dash special, maybe do a jump kick, or maybe just do like a simple falling knee or something. So while this game sort of feels lacking and simple in its move department, it's okay. I mean, I'm not gonna hold it against it for keeping it simple. There is a combo system if you can fill your meter up without getting hit, but I don't know.
Oh, we lost our combo. I see, that's what you lose that when you get hit.
Overall, the controls get a 7. They get the job done, but they could have been a bit deeper and had a little more variety. Let's talk about the music. Actually, let's not. It's not memorable, it's just short, sort of generic loops. There's some decent grooves, I suppose, but nothing that will get you pumped up. It does the bare minimum. It could be worse, but it could be better. Especially for a 1999 game, yeah. It gets a 4.20 out of 50. Let's talk about the learning curve. Ooh, I love learning curves. Oh, curvy bodies, yeah. I love my lustrous curves. Wait, what's a learning curve? I don't know.
Dude, that chick's trying to bitch slap me. I'm over here. Look at her. These people are blind.
Enemies are really stupid in this game. So dumb they just stand around. Sometimes they'll just hit at you in like thin air, like you're not even close to them. It's like, really? I mean, these guys are definitely drinking the Kool-Aid flavored diet tap Vater. Vater, which is German for father. I am your father. Wait, what the fuck, mate? What are you talking about? Anyway, still, this game finds a way to take your quarters, whether you're simply just using a special too much or the game drops anvil suddenly on you because you're doing a decent job. Who knows, but it finds a way.
Pick up that chicken. You have no health. You got a cheat game? You're not gonna give me that chicken? You cheating chicken. Oh shit. Oh, I gotta get that cake. I gotta have my cake and eat it too. Give me the cake. Oh, we couldn't get to the cake.
Another huge lame thing about this game is there's no health between levels, which would have been nice considering you might be using specials on bosses to beat them. Honestly, I wouldn't mind a full health bar after a level, but this game doesn't give it to you. It doesn't even give you a handout, which is kind of lame. Another thing that kind of sucks is the teapots that power you up. You usually only get them after death. Usually after you die and you respawn, they'll be there waiting for you. Otherwise, they're pretty scarce, to be honest, and you have to find them in things like newspaper stands and barrels. Again, it does have a combo system if you manage to get it high enough, but some shit will happen. You'll get slapped in the face.
Oh, did you just put wine in my face, bro? Are you a wino?
So I really ever got it that high on my first playthrough, and I really didn't give a shit.
Violated!
Angry combos. You can't fuck with these angry combos. Oh, we're not angry anymore.
Again, I don't know what a learning curve even is, so whatever. It gets a 4.20 out of 40. Graphically, it's actually good. At first, again, it kind of reminded me of a Scott Pilgrim game or some sort of River City Ransom Kunio-kun game sort of vibe. But I don't know, it quickly loses its charm and it has none of the presentation of those games. It feels cheap, like some Burger King knockoff 99-cent made in Korea garbage, which it actually is. Anyway, after a while, you'll find nothing that ever excites you.
Oh, barrels. Really? You gonna probably be a problem here, barrels? Dude, we kicked the fucking shit out of him. Wow.
You're in settings that are just whatever, they're just there, and again, there's not really a plot here. I get the feeling this isn't based off some Korean TV show or license, but I could be wrong. But that being said, I mean, beat 'em ups don't really need a plot. Often just to save a bitch, stop some assholes is good enough, that's fine. But even that's not even really here. Everything just exists. Usually beat 'em ups have cool environments, like let's just take Final Fight's Metro City, which has personality. It becomes a character in the game itself. Or look at Sunset Riders, setting Wild West, highly detailed stages, keeping you guessing what's next or where you may end up. But this game, you just kind of see what you get, and that's about it. Unlike the prior games I just mentioned, again, the setting never becomes a character of the game, so it gives this game a very generic and just boring feel. And not just the environments, but overall the gameplay is just too repetitive and lacks any personality. I mean, this piece of shit doesn't even have a fucking elevator scene. So, graphically, or as you call them, visuals, because you've got those fancy words, it gets a 4.20 out of 70. So let's move on to overall enjoyment. Okay, at first it's playable, it's not really frustrating in the sense that there's a challenge. Like, this probably won't be a game you rage quit over except out of boredom, because if it doesn't start to wear out its welcome after 4 stages, you might be a strange and unusual person. I don't know if I want to hang out with you. Again, you do the same shit over and over, which I know sounds bad to say. That's what you do in games, especially arcade games. But again, it's too repetitive in the sense that there's no variation here, there's no personality, it's a lackluster presentation. I know it is what it is, but it's not engaging. The game doesn't look you in the eyes or strike a conversation with you. It doesn't acknowledge you. It doesn't make you feel like you exist, so why play it? It won't give you asthma. It doesn't even make you think sexual thoughts. There's video games that for some reason you'd marry. You don't always know why, but you could, or at least you want to hang out with it some more. Maybe more than even once. Maybe be more than friends, maybe you just want to be friends. But with this game, I don't know, it's just sort of a loner, man, or some brain damaged skinny blonde bitch that nobody really likes. You might hit it and quit it, but regret it later, or just forget about it, or you could see it later down the street, or some shit and don't even remember it, you know what I'm saying? So it's just uninspired. 7 out of 40. 20. So would I continue, play again, or game over? Well, I think there's worse games, but at least worse games have some personality. We all know those games that are so bad, they're good. I mean, sometimes they're so shit, you just like to remember what that shit was like, so you go back to be reminded. I mean, if you want to compare this to actual shits, generally you want a nice, easy to excrete, fibrous shit when you take a shit, right? But still, you remember the constipated ones, you remember the crazy, blowing, nutty diarrhea shits, even the big, huge ones that took 2 days to conceive and 20 minutes to birth. But hell, this game is like one dry shit you probably didn't even need to take, but you felt like you had to go, so you went and tried anyway, but you didn't need to wipe because it was equivalent to a couple mouse droppings. I mean, you can wipe for safe measure, but there's nothing even on the toilet paper. Again, this shit's made in Korea, so it's a made in Korea shit. So yeah, game over, please. Even an ugly game, I'd take over this one every day, because at least those have personality. I think something like Scooter Shooter or Black Panther Party, whatever it was called, were worse games in a lot of ways. Then there's these very flawed games like Ninja Clowns or Guardians of the Herd, arguably so bad they're worth the gawk though. I mean, I'd rather have some flavor than no flavor, but this game is too mediocre and too plain. I'd rather go to sleep exhausted to face nightmares than go to sleep out of boredom just to piss myself because my day lacked any excitement than some cheaply made— wait. I don't even know where I'm going or what I'm saying anymore. Just game over, man. Game over. For 1999, this is so yawny. A perfect example is the ending of this game.
Oh God, tell me there's not any more of this though. We made him cry. Why we gotta make Creepo cry all the time? That's it. It just ends. It just ends. Well, that was satisfying.
It just kind of ends, kind of like this video, which I don't know how to end, so Alright, thanks for watching, guys. This was kind of a response video to Sammich Entertainment. If you guys don't know Sammich, go subscribe to him. His videos are excellent. They're so much better than mine. Great production work. He does a show called Arcade Adventure. This is kind of a response to, but he also does reviews. Go watch his very first review on the Metal Gear DOS game or some shit or something. Just give him a sub, actually. Just sub to him. Go sub to him now. Go sub to Sammich. Sub Sammich. Sub fucking Sammich. You know what I'm— Anyway, this was just a quickly shitty thrown together parody of his videos as a response, because he dared me to do an Arcade Adventures episode, so I took the dare. I jump off bridges, if my friends do too. I also did a Let's Play of this game, which will come out probably the same day or other, and so just make sure, you know, maybe— I don't know which one's better. This one's going to be shorter, but maybe check out the Let's Play I did of this game. It was my first time playing it, my first and probably only time playing it. But that being said, it's a longer video, but it is edited and has, you know, it's not just a raw Let's Play, so if you have, you know, 20 minutes to kill or whatever, and want to see the game more in depth, a lot of the footage I used in this came from that. But anyway, thanks for watching. Definitely check out Sammich, and I'll catch you guys later. Alright guys, thanks very much.